Welcome to our channel, History Coins HD. We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1 today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a particular focus on one of the most sought-after pieces of U.S. currency, the 1944 D. Lincoln cent. This seemingly modest penny could be hiding an impressive fortune, and today we're going to explore why it's so valuable. Stick with us to uncover the incredible worth of this small piece of American history. Now, let's take a moment to set the stage. The year 1944 was a crucial time for the United States, as the country was deeply entrenched in World War II. The economy was under immense pressure, and copper, a key material for coins, was in short supply due to wartime demands. As a result, the U.S. Mint made a historic decision to produce coins using alternative materials. The 1944 Lincoln cent, like many others minted during that period, was made with steel that was coated in a layer of zinc to create a silvery appearance. However, the story of the 1944 D. Lincoln cent is not just about the use of unusual materials during wartime. What makes this coin truly special is the presence of the D mint mark, which denotes that it was struck at the Denver Mint. The D mint mark coins are less common than their counterparts, making them a valuable find for collectors. When you hold a 1944 D. Lincoln cent, you're holding more than just a piece of currency. You're holding a snapshot of a pivotal moment in American history, when the world was at war and every aspect of life was being influenced by the ongoing conflict. These pennies were produced in large numbers, but as time passed, many of them were worn down by circulation. In fact, very few have managed to survive in pristine condition, which only adds to their rarity and desirability. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1944 D. Lincoln cent. On the obverse, you'll see the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner, has become one of the most recognizable and enduring symbols of American currency. The details of Lincoln's face are sharp and prominent, and the inscriptions around the edge read "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the date 1944 and the mint mark D located just below the date. Turning the coin over, you'll find the reverse side, which features a simple yet elegant design. It displays two stalks of wheat, a reminder of the country's agricultural roots. The words "E pluribus unum" appear above, while 1 cent and United States of America frame the bottom of the coin. This timeless design has stood the test of time and continues to capture the spirit of America's resilience. So, what makes the 1944 D. Lincoln cent so valuable to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and historical significance. While millions of these coins were minted, very few have survived in excellent condition. Over the years, many of them were worn down through heavy circulation, with their intricate details fading away. However, those that were carefully preserved or stored away in mint condition have become highly sought after by numismatists. If you come across a 1944 D. Lincoln cent that has been well preserved or, even better, remains uncirculated, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Coins in top condition can fetch significant prices, especially if they exhibit minimal signs of wear, such as scratches, discoloration, or tarnishing. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have maintained their original luster, as these coins have a much higher market value than those that show signs of heavy use. But wait, there's more. There are also certain variations of the 1944 D. Lincoln cent that can add even more value to the coin. For example, if your coin has any notable minting errors, such as misprints or incorrect die cuts, it could be worth even more. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to error coins because of their uniqueness and the rarity of such mistakes occurring during the minting process. If you own one of these rare error coins, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. If you happen to possess a well-preserved, uncirculated 1944 D. Lincoln cent, you could see it worth anywhere between $57,000 and $60,000, depending on its condition, rarity, and any potential unique features. Yes, you heard that right, up to $60,000. That's a substantial sum for a single penny. And while not every 1944 D. Lincoln cent will reach these prices, those that have survived in exceptional condition or have rare minting errors can certainly command impressive sums in the market. It's incredible to think that a small, everyday coin from the 1940s could hold such remarkable value today. So, what should you do if you think you found a 1944 D. Lincoln cent in your collection or coin jar? First, examine it carefully for any signs of wear or damage. Look for any minting errors, unique features, or pristine qualities that might make your coin stand out. If you're unsure about its condition or potential value, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist or visit a reputable coin dealer who can help you assess its worth. To all the collectors out there, remember that a small investment in preserving your coins can pay off big in the future. If you've got a 1944 D Lincoln cent lying around, don't just toss it aside, take the time to evaluate it. It might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Top 2. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1945 1-cent coin. A simple penny, right? You might be surprised to learn just how much this small piece of copper can be worth. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins in your collection, you could be holding a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Stick around as we uncover the fascinating story behind the 1945 1-cent coin, its unique features, and how much it could fetch on the market today. Let's rewind a bit and take a step back in time to 1945. The world was going through monumental changes. The United States was in the final stages of World War II, a period that would shape the nation in profound ways. It was also a time of great economic challenges and changes. The American penny, or 1-cent coin, was one of the most commonly circulated pieces of currency, used by everyday Americans for everyday transactions. But what sets the 1945 penny apart from the others? Well, for starters, this coin is often linked to the end of the war, a period of economic transition as the U.S. shifted from wartime production to a peacetime economy. During this time, the U.S. Mint issued coins with subtle design tweaks and different minting marks, some of which were rare and became highly sought after by collectors. At first glance, the 1945 1-cent coin might not seem particularly remarkable. Its obverse features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny for more than a century. Lincoln's portrait, created by artist Victor David Brenner, is accompanied by the inscription "In God We Trust, Liberty, and the Year of Minting." On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic image of a wheat stalk, a design created by engraver John R. Sinek. This wheat reverse was used on U.S. pennies from 1909 to 1958, representing the country's agricultural heritage. However, the 1945 1-cent coin carries with it a fascinating story and an uncommon rarity that can make it valuable. Coins produced during this era were struck in relatively high numbers, but there were a few key factors that would later make specific versions of the 1945 penny worth far more than their face value. These factors include the coin's mint mark and its condition. You see, not all 1945 pennies are created equal. There are slight variations in the minting process that can dramatically affect the coin's value. First, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters located near the bottom of the obverse, just to the right of Lincoln's shoulder. These marks indicate where the coin was minted. Most 1945 pennies bear a D mint mark, signifying that they were produced in Denver. Others have a S mint mark, indicating they were minted in San Francisco. But the most exciting version of the 1945 penny is the rare no mint mark variety, which was produced in Philadelphia. This version is much scarcer and can demand a higher price. Next, we have to consider the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. A penny that has been well preserved, free from wear and tear, scratches, and discoloration, can be worth a small fortune. The 1945 1-cent coin is often found in poor condition, simply because it was used in daily transactions during a time when the country was focused on wartime production. As a result, high-quality examples of this coin are rare and highly sought after by collectors. And now, you might be wondering, how much is a 1945 1-cent coin actually worth? Well, if you happen to have one of these rare, well-preserved coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a significant amount of money. Coins that are in pristine condition, especially those with a no mint mark or unique minting errors, can fetch an impressive amount at auction. The value of a 1945 penny in mint condition can range anywhere from $52,000 to $55,000, depending on the specific coin and its features. Yes, you heard that right, a single 1945 1-cent coin can be worth as much as $52,000 to $55,000. It's incredible to think that something so small and seemingly insignificant could hold such immense value. But that's the magic of coin collecting. Whether it's the historical significance, the rarity, or the condition, certain coins hold a timeless appeal that can make them worth a fortune. So, if you have a collection of old pennies or you happen to come across one of these rare 1945 1-cent coins in your travels, take a moment to inspect it closely. You might just have a hidden gem on your hands. Remember, condition is key, so if you've got one in mint or near mint condition, it could be a valuable piece of US history waiting to be discovered. Before we wrap up, let me remind you that the value of the 1945 1-cent coin isn't just about money. It's about the story behind it, the history it represents, and the craftsmanship involved in its creation. Coin collecting isn't just an investment, it's a way to preserve pieces of history and connect with the past in a meaningful way. Top 3, we're focusing on a true classic from the mid-20th century, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1949. You might think a penny isn't worth much, but this one could hold the key to a small fortune. Stick with us as we uncover the history, design, and the incredible value of this unassuming treasure. Let's start by traveling back to post-war America. The year was 1949, a time of rebuilding, optimism, and growth in the United States. Coins from this era tell the story of a nation standing at the crossroads of tradition and modernity. The 1949 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Penny, was part of a coinage series that began in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1949, the design had already become an iconic symbol of American resilience and progress. What makes this coin so special isn't just its place in history but its design. On the obverse, you'll find the unmistakable profile of Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to one of America's most celebrated presidents. The detail in Lincoln's features, paired with the words "In God We Trust" above his head, embodies the values that shaped the nation. On the left, you'll see the word liberty, and to the right, the year 1949, standing out in clear, crisp detail. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by the reverse side featuring the classic wheat ears design. These two stalks of wheat, flanking the phrase 1 cent, symbolize the prosperity and agricultural strength that defined much of America's identity at the time. Above, you'll find the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, a reminder of the unity that has guided the country through its history. Now, let's dive into why the 1949 1-cent coin is so sought after. While millions were minted that year, most were used in everyday transactions, accumulating scratches, dents, and wear over time. But coins in uncirculated condition, those that have been preserved with their original shine and sharp details, are incredibly rare. These pristine examples are what collectors dream of finding, as their value is exponentially higher than their circulated counterparts, adding to its allure. Some 1949 pennies possess unique minting anomalies. These could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or variations in lettering. Such errors make a coin one of a kind, increasing its value dramatically. Collectors are always on the hunt for these rarities, and auctions for coins with these features can fetch jaw-dropping prices. So, how much could this coin be worth? A 1949 1-cent coin in perfect uncirculated condition, or one with rare minting errors, can command an astounding price. Imagine finding a coin worth $43,000 to $45,000. That's right, this humble penny could transform into a life-changing treasure. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins, take a close look at its condition. Even slight imperfections can affect its value, so it's worth consulting a professional appraiser to determine its true worth. And if you come across one with a rare minting error, you could be holding something truly extraordinary. Top 4, we're going on an incredible journey to uncover the secrets of a small but mighty coin, the United States of America 1 cent from 1954, minted in Denver. This humble penny might just be hiding a fortune in plain sight. Stick with me until the end because you'll want to hear how this tiny piece of copper could be worth a life-changing amount today. Let's begin by stepping back in time to 1954, a fascinating period in American history. The nation was in the post-war boom, Elvis Presley was rising to fame, and the era of classic cars was in full swing. Amidst all this, the Denver Mint was hard at work producing coins that would circulate through the hands of millions of Americans. Among these coins was the 1-cent piece, a small but essential part of daily life. Little did anyone know that some of these pennies would go on to become treasures sought after by collectors around the globe. The 1954 D penny, with its small d mint mark below the date, is a piece of history in your hand. While millions of these coins were minted, only a few have managed to survive in exceptional condition. And that's where the magic lies. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Over time, most pennies from this era endured heavy wear and tear, making well-preserved examples incredibly rare. If you happen to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this iconic coin. On one side, we have the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's portrait has graced the penny since 1909, symbolizing leadership and resilience. The details on the 1954 penny, particularly on Lincoln's hair and coat, are a key factor in determining its value. Sharp, well-defined features can significantly increase the coin's worth. On the reverse side, we find the classic wheat ears design, which was used on pennies from 1909 to 1958. The wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E pluribus unum above. This simple yet elegant design is a nostalgic reminder of the early 20th century. Collectors love the wheat penny series for its historical significance and aesthetic appeal, making coins like the 1954D highly desirable. What sets this particular penny apart from the rest? The answer lies in its rarity and any unique features it might have. Some 1954D pennies are known to have minting errors, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. These errors make a coin even more valuable because they are unintentional and rare. If you're lucky enough to spot one of these characteristics on your penny, it could dramatically increase its value, but even without errors, a 1954D penny in excellent condition is a collector's dream. Coins that have been carefully preserved, showing no signs of circulation, are extremely hard to come by. These uncirculated pennies are typically stored in protective cases, keeping their original luster and sharp details intact. The scarcity of such coins drives their value through the roof in the collector's market. So, what's the big reveal? How much could this small piece of copper be worth? Are you ready for this? If you're holding a 1954D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition or one with a rare minting error, it could fetch a staggering $38,000 to $40,000. Yes, you heard that right. That little coin in your collection or tucked away in an old jar could be a life-changing discovery. If this video has inspired you to go digging through your old coins, make sure to carefully examine each one. Check for mint marks, errors, and overall condition. Who knows, you might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. Top 5. We're focusing on a piece of American history that might just be hiding in plain sight, the 1957 United States 1-cent coin. You heard that right, this humble little penny could be worth a fortune. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal how much it could fetch if you have the right one in your collection. Let's get started. First, let's take a closer look at the 1957 1-cent coin and what makes it so special. This penny was minted during an interesting era in American history. The post-war boom was in full swing, and the United States was riding a wave of economic prosperity. At the same time, the penny, though small in denomination, played an important role in daily transactions. It was part of everyone's life, used to buy candy, newspapers, and other everyday essentials. This coin features the iconic design created by Victor David Brenner, which first appeared in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. On the obverse side, we see Lincoln's familiar profile, a timeless symbol of leadership and integrity. Surrounding the image are the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year, 1957. Even though it's a small coin, the design captures a sense of dignity and respect that resonates to this day. On the reverse side, you'll find the classic wheat ears design, which was used from 1909 until 1958. The two wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum at the top. The wheat ears symbolize prosperity and abundance, ideals that were central to the American spirit during the early 20th century. And now, what makes the 1957 1-cent coin so valuable? Most pennies from this year were produced in large quantities and have little worth beyond their face value. However, as with many coins, the key lies in rarity, condition, and unique features. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, those that have been preserved so well that they appear almost untouched since the day they were minted. The fewer marks, scratches, or signs of wear, the more valuable the coin becomes. Another factor that can significantly increase the value of the 1957 penny is the possibility of minting errors. These errors occur during the production process and can include misaligned dies, double strikes, or other irregularities. Such coins are incredibly rare and are considered one-of-a-kind treasures by collectors. If you happen to have a 1957 penny with a minting error, you might be holding something truly extraordinary. So, how do you know if your 1957 penny is valuable? Start by checking its condition. A coin in uncirculated or mint-state condition will retain its original luster and sharp details. You can also look for certification from professional grading services, which assign a grade based on the coin's condition and authenticity. Coins graded as MS65 or higher are considered highly desirable and can command significant prices at auctions. Additionally, check for any mint marks. Pennies from 1957 were minted in Philadelphia and Denver. Coins minted in Denver have a small D mark below the date, while those from Philadelphia have no mint mark. While both types can be valuable, collectors often find certain mint variations more appealing, depending on their rarity. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for, the potential value of the 1957 1-cent coin. If you have one in top condition, free of damage or wear, or even better, a rare error coin, you could be looking at a price range of $32,000 to $35,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, a single penny worth thousands of dollars. So, what are you waiting for? Go dig through your old coin jars, check your family's collections, and keep an eye out for this hidden gem. You never know, you might just strike gold with a copper penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more exciting coin discoveries, and as always, happy collecting!